Our story begins with a normal teenage girl whose life will soon encounter an unexpected surprise that would change her life completely. Andrew Thaden and Casey Stimler have the story.
Destini was an ordinary teenage girl who lived an ordinary teenage life. She had a boyfriend like most teenage girls, and also like many teenage couples, they took risks that they didn't think was a big deal. They never thought that their relationship would be taken to the next level so fast and so unexpectedly. Soon, Destini and her boyfriend would find out that they were going to have a baby. Although she realized that her teenage life would soon be replaced by baby toys and diapers, she would decide that her son was more important than anything else. All that mattered was that she had her son because it was her baby, and this is her story.
On July 2nd, 2012, my son Ezekiel was born. It was a very exciting and happy moment because the whole time I was pregnant, I was just curious as to what he was going to look like, if he was going to look like me more or his dad. So the first time I held him, it was a very special moment.
Before Destini was pregnant, she had uncontrolled freedom that would allow her to do pretty much whatever she wanted. Her boyfriend was always by her side as well as her friends. She would soon find out that freedom was a privilege, not something that she could take for granted.
Before I was pregnant, I'd go out, I'd party. I went out with my friends, and I had freedom to do basically like whatever I wanted.
Were you with your boyfriend for a long time?
You know, when I got pregnant, I was with him for like almost 2 years.
Were you expecting getting pregnant?
No, it was a surprise.
When Destini found out that she was pregnant, there were many worries on how her friends and family were going to react. Her friends would be the first people that she would tell. They would be more understanding and make the transition to tell her dad easier and less scary. She was very nervous to tell her dad about the situation. The only person that she thought would be more understanding was her grandmother.
When I told my family I was pregnant, they were disappointed. And I told my friends first because I was scared that they would be mad at me. And then I told my grandma, and then she helped me tell my dad because I was like really terrified to tell my dad. And
Was your grandma disappointed at all?
yeah, but I felt safer telling her first because she takes things better than my dad does. So I told her first, and I wanted her to help me tell my dad. So she helped me tell him.
How did your dad react when you told him?
He was disappointed and kind of shocked.
Destini experienced a whole different reaction when she told her boyfriend's family. Unlike her father and grandmother, her boyfriend's family was more open to the situation.
How did your boyfriend's family take it when you told them you were pregnant?
When I told them I was pregnant, they were happy.
So they were supportive, and
Yeah, they were really supportive, and my mother-in-law was just like really happy. She was just like, you don't need to worry, like we're gonna help you and we're gonna be there for you and the baby, and you don't need to worry about anything. So they just told me that they were gonna be there for us, and I didn't need to worry about anything.
After telling her dad everything that happened, things for Destini would change drastically. She would lose friends but gain a good environment that her and her baby could grow in. And although the public might have judged her for being a teen mom, she would not see herself as anything less than a girl that is having a baby.
did anyone ever treat you differently?
Not really. Like I didn't go back to my original high school. Like my dad made me go to a teen mom school after he found out I was pregnant, and I'm kind of glad he did because I'm not really sure like how people at my other high school would have reacted to me being pregnant. And like girls at my teen school, at teen mom school, were like in the same situation, so like nobody could really judge each other, or So
You kind of had like other people to like help you out too, because they
yeah,
were like,
to talk to and ask questions to, like just because they were already in the situation or they had already had their babies. But when I go out in public, people would look at me weird and differently, but I didn't really care because I didn't feel different just because I was pregnant. It wasn't their choice to have a baby, so I just didn't think it was a big deal.
Even though Although some people thought that Destiny shouldn't have the baby, she respected their opinions but went with her own. She decided that having the baby would be better for herself.
Did you ever second guess having your baby?
No, I didn't at all. But it was just hard because, like, my grandma and my dad kept telling me to have an abortion because it was going to be too hard and I wasn't going to be able to finish school. But I'm still in school right now. I'm going to graduate next year, so that's a good thing. But it was just hard because, like, they were telling me not to have a baby and have an abortion, but they knew that's not what I was going to do. So it was just, like, hard and annoying that they kept telling me, like, not to have a baby. And they knew that's not what I wanted.
But did you have other people supporting your decision?
Yes, my boyfriend and my friends and my in-laws were supporting it, and they really wanted the baby, so that was a little making things easier. But it was still hard that my grandma and my dad were, like, still telling me not to have the baby.
Did they ever just kind of accept the fact that you were going to have the baby and they just grew to live with that?
After a while, and then especially after the baby came, like, they're living now, and they changed. But at first, they kind of made it seem like if I was going to have them, they weren't really going to support me. So, but now they're supporting and stuff, but it was just hard.
After Destiny had her baby, her life changed a lot. But although it is different now, she would not have imagined it any other way. She is happy and her son Ezekiel is too, and sometimes that's all that counts.
My life now is good. I love my son more than anything, and I love being a mom. I mean, it definitely has its hard moments, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Me and my boyfriend are good. We're still together. We're our own little happy family. My dad and my grandma are supportive now, and they're close to the baby, and they care about him, and they're loving to him, so that's a good thing.
Do you get a lot of help with your baby?
Yeah, I do. And that's, like, it's really nice for me to get help. So every chance I can get help, I take it, because it's nice, like, when I need to do homework and get things done. My life has changed a lot since I've had my son, because before I got pregnant, I could go out with my friends, party, and just live the teenager life. But now life's not like that. My priorities are about finishing school and taking care of my son and making the best life for him that I can.
When people think of the words teen pregnancy, they usually think of overwhelmed teen mothers that can't handle the responsibilities that come with taking care of a child. But Destiny has definitely proved us wrong. She's a responsible parent that loves her child unconditionally and would do anything for her baby to have a better future.